The best way you can support me is with a simple subscribe. Subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Itsmrtaliaferro TV. All right, so Chris Haynes of ESPN is reporting tonight that LeBron James has officially told Cleveland, or it's coming out of his camp, that no matter what happens this offseason, LeBron James will not be waiving his no trade clause. All right, for those who don't know, no trade clauses are pretty much the power in the player's hands. You work your whole life to try to get that, whatever career you're in. When you can tell a company or whatever you're playing for, or whatever it is, look, I don't want to move. And if I don't want to move, I don't have to move, right? That's the ultimate power that everybody wants in life. LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, and Dirk Nowitzki are the three guys that have that in the National Basketball Association right now. If a team wants to trade them, that if the player doesn't want to get traded, he doesn't have to waive that no trade clause, right? That's why the Knicks are in such a cahoots trying to trade Carmelo Anthony, because Melo has a no trade clause, and if Melo doesn't want to go anywhere, he could just sit back, collect paychecks, and play for the Knicks if he wants to. LeBron James can just sit back and play for the Cavs if he wants to. If he waived the no trade clause, then maybe the Cleveland Cavaliers could think about trading him. Now, on face value, you'd say, why in the hell would you ever trade LeBron James? And who in the hell wants that on their legacy to say they were the guy that traded LeBron James, right? Well, it's not as crazy as it might sound, right? If you're Dan Gilbert, if you're the Cleveland Cavaliers, and you realize that Kyrie Irving doesn't want to play for the Cleveland Cavaliers, or better yet, he doesn't want to play with LeBron James, he wants his own team, you got a decision to make. I'm going to be honest with you. You have a decision to make. Because Kyrie, I believe, is a guy who's already showed his loyalty to Cleveland. I don't think he wants to leave Cleveland anytime soon if LeBron wasn't there. I think and if he could have the team of his choosing, I don't think Kyrie would be considering leaving Cleveland today. I really don't believe the brother wants to play with LeBron James and what comes with playing with LeBron James anymore. And I'm fine with that, right? Kyrie has never left Cleveland. LeBron James has left before, meaning LeBron James would probably do it again if the right situation fit. LeBron James is a free agent after next year. Kyrie has 2 more years on his deal, this year, next year, and he has a player out for a 3rd year. He'll probably opt out though. LeBron can leave next year. You have a couple years, you can buy yourself some time if you traded LeBron and you please Kyrie Irving, right? So this is not the most far-fetched thing if you're the Cavs. They have to really consider their options if LeBron were willing to be traded. But again, LeBron has come out and said, I'm committed to winning the championship in Cleveland this season. No matter what Kyrie does, I want to be in Cleveland this year. That's what his rep, that's what Chris Haynes of ESPN is telling us, that a rep for LeBron James has said tonight. And we're rolling with that. Because if you're Cleveland, you got to think about this. If trading LeBron would appease Kyrie Irving, and if Kyrie will commit long term, LeBron won't commit long term. LeBron's only signing 2-year deals. 1 year plus a player option on the 2nd year, or 2 years plus a player option on the 3rd year. He ain't committing long term. If Kyrie is willing to commit to you 5-6 years, maybe you might want to think about trading LeBron James if LeBron was willing to get traded. Now, again, he said he doesn't want to be traded. He won't waive his no trade clause. I'm just saying, if you're the Cavs, you really got to weigh your options. On face value, it sounds crazy to say trade LeBron James. And, of course, I believe LeBron's still a significantly better basketball player than Kyrie Irving. But if you're thinking long-term from Cleveland, LeBron has, maybe 3-4 years in his prime. Kyrie's only, 25, 26. If you're really looking long-term, if you lose LeBron James, you're probably going to lose Kyrie Irving, right? If you trade Kyrie Irving right now, LeBron's probably going to leave after the season. If you keep LeBron and Kyrie, LeBron is going to probably leave next year, and Kyrie is definitely leaving in 2 years because he says he wants a new beginning. He doesn't want to. Now, it's not just about playing with LeBron James. It's playing with what LeBron James put around. He doesn't like that team. And J.R. Smith and Tristan Thompson, those are LeBron's guys. There is no getting rid of that Tristan Thompson contract. I think it's going to be quite difficult. J.R. Smith will have a couple years left on his deal. You're really kind of tied to Tristan Thompson's contract. Then Kevin Love's still around as well. These are guys LeBron James wanted and not who Kyrie wanted. So he's going to be looking for a new beginning. So if you're Cleveland, a year from now or a couple years from now, you're probably going to lose Kyrie Irving and LeBron James both anyway, right? So you got to do what's best for the organization. So trading LeBron James, if he were willing to be traded, is not the craziest thing that's ever been thrown out there. Remember, the Lakers traded Shaquille O'Neal in his prime. Never forget that. This is a similar situation right here. And that's kind of what the Cleveland Cavaliers are dealt with. But LeBron James said, I won't be going anywhere. I will not be waiving my no trade clause. That sounds crazy to even think about. Trading LeBron. But that's where Cleveland's at, because Kyrie Irving has shook the NBA with this breaking news type thing that he did this week. He don't want to play with LeBron. Now Cleveland's got to start thinking long term. Do you want to go back to the lottery? Do you still want to compete for championships? If you can keep Kyrie, even if you lost LeBron, you can get some players around Kyrie in the future that maybe somewhere down the line you can compete. But if you lose Kyrie and LeBron both, you're probably never coming back around if you're Cleveland. So you got to kind of think about it. It took them 50, 60 years to win a championship. Now it looks like if you lose Kyrie and LeBron, you're well on your way to another 50 or 60 years without competing for championships.
I want to salute you, homie, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now you're turning up on Itsmrtaliaferro.com, shawty. Yeah.